You understand? The entire earth, man. Right? From the waters, you know what I'm saying, to the land, right? To the fowls of the air. You understand? We're gonna train a popular belief. You are not supposed to put anything that walks and flies on this earth in your goddamn mouth. You understand? And it's very apparent. It's very apparent now. Come on, cause somebody tell me what's going. What is killing the hell out of Moab right now? You understand? Come on, man. What's going on, Yanazar?
The coronavirus.
The coronavirus, man. You understand? The coronavirus is going around bad. I had my boss. He's a Moabite, right? He was at the slave telling me about it. Apparently, before it even started popping, it was a doctor. It was a doctor who noticed something was going on. You understand? And he started telling his patients. And you know, China, they're very what's the word?
Secretive.
They're very secretive, right? So they're monitoring all communications and conversations and whatnot, right? So apparently, you understand, the government found out that he was talking about it over the phone.
Yeah.
And they brought him down to the police station. They was like, listen, you know, stop spreading rumors, right? It's not that serious. Whatever you're talking about, you know, you're talking about is wrong, right? So they warned him. They shut him up real quick, told him to be quiet. And then what happens after that? Start breaking out. Everybody coming up sick. Because apparently you can have it for about 4 to 5 days without showing any symptoms. Right? So imagine how many people you can pass it to within 4 to 5 days and no one showing any symptoms. You understand? And we know how many people are in China. I mean, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk down the street without bumping into somebody. And of course, the news, they can only tell you, oh, you know, 1,000 people have died, 1,500 people have died. Come on, man. You don't really believe them numbers? You don't really believe them numbers, man? You understand? What you about to say, Yanazar? What you about to say about it?
In a related story, they said that had they listened to this man and say, God, you're talking about?
Because he's dead now.
Yeah, they would have controlled. They would have been able to control it.
Exactly.
I heard they got like 60 million people under quarantine.
Oh yeah, they got serious quarantine. I heard it's some ships that are quarantined now because people that got off ended up catching you understand, catching this virus, so they ended up quarantining the whole ship. He was telling about it's one ship. One ship has like 1,500 people on it right now, and it's like they can't get off. They've been up there for like 2 weeks.
They let Cambodia told them they could come to Cambodia,
right,
and let the people off.
Good night.
Under quarantine.
Under quarantine.
I read that today.
What animal, if you know, right? What animal are they saying that this comes from? Right?
They blame it on mostly the bat.
Mm-hmm.
But they was eating all kind of filthy animals.
The bat, the other one they were trying to say, what's the one that I think it's like an armadillo, yes, right? Trying to say it come from that. And it's like even when you do your research and you go into like their markets and stuff, they're disgusting. They don't have the same type of sanitation that we have over here. You know what I mean? What's up? Talking?
You know, when I used to go to Chinatown, right? Mm-hmm. We used to go to Chinatown to get fish and stuff. I used to see all of these animals hanging in the window, you know. And I swear, everything I love, and I could not identify half of those animals where they were. Like to this day.
You're like, is this a possum or a raccoon? I'm looking at.
What it was, man. They be hanging in the window.
What's up, that boy?
No, Salaki. Same thing, like, because when I grew up, part of my grew up was mad Moabites and all that. Mm-hmm. And so on Main Street, where it's all of them, Ammonites, all that, me and my brother used to walk down there and he would see that they would have hung up in the window straight up dogs.
Good
straight up dogs hanging off the.
Are you serious? Like you can look at it and tell it's a goddamn dog.
That's dog. It's canine, right?
Good night.
Yeah.
You know they passed a law, Slovakia, that what's going on? They can serve dog in a restaurant.
Good night. Are you serious?
Yes.
I don't know if I'm gonna be eating up there.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't eating no Chinese food.
We go to White Plain. I might just go to straight Banyamia, and I ain't got nobody else but Banyamia.
That's right.
Because I know he ain't with none of that.
Right. But in their neighborhoods, they got it so it's like you said, secretive. Mm-hmm. They got all kinds of little malls with little back passageways that they don't be following regulations because nobody be knowing where they got to get back. Mm. They be doing all kinds of fun stuff.
And they out there eating all disgusting things, man. You understand? But we gonna get into it, man. We gonna go into the scriptures. You understand? We gonna find out, right? Because black people have been in Christianity for what? More than goddamn 500 years, and we still don't know that there are things on this earth that we should not put in our goddamn mouths. You understand? We still don't know that there are things on this earth that we should not do, right? We still don't know that there's a certain type of way that we should live on this earth. Why? Because the Christian church is the house of Satan, man.
That's right.
You understand? And you will never learn the truth from your Christian pastor because he is a disgusting, foul, abominable preacher, man. You understand? He is too worried about, you know what I'm saying, putting money in his pocket, filling up his pockets with money, while he just prosperity teaches to you and gives you hope. You understand? Keeps telling you it's gonna be okay when you know good and goddamn well it's not gonna be okay. Your man try to tell you it's gonna be okay every goddamn day. But you don't believe that. You understand? You looking for a solution. He said, baby, we're going to get this. It's going to be all right. And you can't see no way out of it. You can't believe what he said, but you believe it when that, you know what I'm saying, that snake on that damn podium tells you it's going to be all right. Right. And the Lord will get you through it. You believe that. You believe the smooth words that come out of his mouth. You understand? But you won't believe your man who's right there with you, struggling with you, man. Right. You understand? Christianity is a disgusting disease, man. You understand? I'm gonna be honest with you. Christianity is worse than this goddamn coronavirus virus.
That's right. That's right.
You understand that? There is no drug, there is no disease that is worse than Christianity, man. You understand what I'm saying? Right? But read on, brother. Read from the top, right? Baba Kashar.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 1. Mm-hmm. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel.
Unto the children of who?
Israel.
Right, read on.
Saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
So it says verbatim, right? Read that one more time, just in case there was any confusion, right?
Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
So this is letting you know what? Right here, this is letting you know that there are things you are supposed to eat, and there are things that you cannot eat. You understand? Just like a child, you know what I'm saying? A child growing up, a child don't know what they can and can't eat. Hell, they put everything in their mouth. You put anything in a baby's hand, he's gonna be like, what's this taste like? You're gonna put it right in his mouth. You understand? What does that baby have to learn? That baby has to be taught what they can and cannot eat. You got to teach your baby not to walk around the house and put anything in his mouth. A baby will put anything. A baby will put the counter in his mouth, the countertop. He'd be sitting at the table, chewing on the damn table. You know what I mean? They don't know no better, right? Well, that is the same condition that Blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians are in now. You understand? Why? Because we have been lied to our entire goddamn lives. So now the real priests and prophets of the Lord have been sent back on the earth to bring out this truth, man.
That's right.
And to teach our people, like they are babies, what they can and cannot eat. You understand? What the hell you can and cannot put in your mouth, man. How you supposed to live your life, what you supposed to do. Who's your family, right? Who the hell you are, according to the Bible, right? Not according to what we believe or what we want, but according to what the Bible actually says, right? So read on, brother.
Verse 3. Whatsoever parteth the hoof.
Whatsoever do what?
Parted the hoof.
What does that mean? Whatsoever parted the hoof. What does that mean? What you got, man?
That means he has a hoof that's split.
Mm-hmm. The hoof splits, right?
Yeah.
You understand? Read on.
And is cloven footed.
Right, which is the same thing.
And cheweth the cud.
And he does what?
Cheweth the cud.
Now, what does that mean? What does it mean to, if it says the scripture say, and it cheweth the cud? What does that mean? Right?
He eats vegetation, he regurgitates it, chews it again, and swallows it.
Right. He breaks it down, man. He makes sure he breaks it down to get every atom of mineral he can, right, from whatever he's eating. That's why when you see them cows, you understand, you see them animals out there, what they do? They just chewing. You're like, ain't nothing in your mouth now. It's something in his mouth. It's just broken down so damn much you can't see it, right? They chew their food, they eat their food, and they swallow it, they regurgitate it, and they eat it some more. They break it down some more, right? What you got?
And also, most of them have a 3-tier stomach system to absorb all the nutrients and exclude all the poisons out of their body.
Right.
That's why they're clean.
Come. You understand? So what we're reading right now, this is the criteria that these so-called beasts, as the scripture said, this is the criteria that they have to fit in order for you to be able to consume them, right? We all should know about criteria, right? I mean, everyone has criteria, right? You got criteria about the women you want, right? Men got criteria how they want. You know what I'm saying? Women got the criteria, you know what I'm saying, of the type of men they like. I mean, yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You should understand. So even in the Bible, it's letting you know this is the only criteria that you can have for your food, right? And if it doesn't fit this criteria, if it's not cloven-footed, it doesn't part at the hoof, and it doesn't chew at the cud, you understand? Read on.
Among the beasts that ye shall eat. Verse 4.
So these are the beasts that you can eat, right? If it chew at the cud, it part at the hoof, it's cloven-footed, you can what? You can eat it, right? So with that alone, give me some examples. Give me some examples of some animals that y'all think meet the criteria of that.
Cow, sheep.
What you got, brother? Lamb. Oh, wait, that's the get that brother. Hey, look, you know where my mind at, right? My mind is on the Passover lamb, boy. You hear me? I cannot wait. You understand? That lamb, man, every year. Good night. You understand? Our brothers and sisters wait all year just to taste that lamb at that Passover, man. Because it's just so goddamn glorious, man. You know what I mean? What else, though? We got the lamb. What'd you say? What else you say, Yanazar? Cow, damn right. What else? Right?
Any type of cattle.
True. Right? Bull.
Different kind of cattle. All different kind of cattle.
Mm-hmm. Right? No sweat. That's the why. Let's get some more. Read on. No, I mean get some more like on some more in the scriptures.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, verse 4, nevertheless, these shall you not eat.
Hold on. So the Bible just let us know the criteria that these beasts have to fit, right? that we can eat. Now it's about to let us know what we cannot eat, right? And this is not coming from Yanazar, right? Yanazar is reading what book you reading out of, man?
The Bible.
The Holy Bible, man, right? King James Version, the 1611. Same Bible on your grandmama's, you understand what I'm saying, countertop. Same Bible in your Christian church, you understand? And this is in Leviticus. This is one of the 5 books of Moses. You understand? And you know, it's funny, right? I hear Christians all the time. They be like, oh, I've read the Bible 3 or 4 times, you know, back to back. So you mean to tell me you didn't read this in Leviticus? You mean to tell me that you don't know that there are things that you can and cannot eat? Right? If you know what I'm saying, Christians say they read this Bible front to back, they read it all the time, but on that Sunday dinner, you find one animal and one animal only on that goddamn table. You understand? We're going to get into the animal shortly, right? Read on.
Nevertheless, these shall ye not eat.
This is what you cannot consume, man. This is what you should not be cooking. This is what you should not be eating. You understand? Read on.
Of them that chew the cud.
Of them that do what?
Chew the cud.
So these animals that you can't eat, they chew the cud, right? Read on.
Or of them that divide the hoof.
Right? So they also divide the hoof, right? Read on.
As the camel.
As the what?
As the camel.
As the camel. So you can't eat a goddamn camel.
Good night.
For one, I don't know why the hell you want to eat one anyway. You understand? Why the hell you want to eat a camel anyway? Right? Read on.
Because he cheweth the cud.
Because listen. Not only does it. This is what you gotta love about the Bible, right? Not only like, and this is what's funny. The Lord doesn't even owe us this. Mm-hmm. The Lord, you know what I'm saying, he don't have to explain not a goddamn thing to us.
Right.
All he got to say is do this and do that. You understand? But he was brotherly enough to even explain to you why you can't eat it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? He was brotherly enough to do that. Right? So read that part one more time.
As the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof.
Right. His hooves don't divide, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? He got one solid foot. Right? Meaning what? Meaning you cannot consume him. Don't be out there and goddamn where the camels at?
Dubai.
Don't be out there in Dubai. You understand? With your goddamn spear or your goddamn your hunter's rifle, looking for some damn camels, trying to eat some camels, man. Right? Don't do it. Read on.
He is unclean unto you.
He is what?
Unclean unto you.
And why does it say he's unclean unto you? Because we are what? What are we? Come on, read my mind. We are a holy people.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Get that real quick. Real quick. Get that, man.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. Get it? I didn't get it quick.
No sweat. You two all do your thing, man.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
For thou art an holy people.
For thou art what?
And holy people.
Meaning what? Meaning we are a separate people, man. A set apart people. You understand what I'm saying? From the get-go. You know what I mean? Meaning what? Meaning we are not joined together with everybody on this goddamn earth. And the laws of this Bible are what further separate us from everyone.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because no one else but God's chosen people were given the order, were given the law to not eat every goddamn thing. You understand what I'm saying? You dive into the cultures, you understand, of these other nations, man. They eat anything that moves and walks. If it walks, it got a goddamn heartbeat, they gonna eat it. They gonna try to cook it, put some salt and pepper, because that's the only season they know, right? And they gonna eat it. You understand what I'm saying? But God shows the people, right? The so-called Israelites, right? That the Most High gave that order to Moses and to Aaron, right? To break down to them what? This is what you can and cannot eat.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Which creates what? It creates separation. That makes us different than everyone else. You understand? That proves what? That the Most High is a racist according to the Bible.
That's right.
Because he doesn't want us to do what everyone else does. That's why he calls us an holy people. You understand? A separate people, a set apart people. He even further goes to say that what? These other things that these other nations choose to eat are unclean unto us.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's right.
They can do what the hell they want to do, but because we are a holy people, it's unclean unto us. You know what I mean? What you got, brother?
It's a lot, sir, if I may.
Mm-hmm.
What you're saying is that because, like, the fact that we're God's chosen people, it really demonstrates itself in this. Like, yeah, right now, Moab going through the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
But you see cats.
Since day one.
Exactly.
You know,
all kinds of
that's right.
and all kinds of things underwater you ain't supposed to eat for centuries and centuries.
Right.
And finally, it took 2,000, 3,000 years for them to eat some bats and get sick.
Right.
Meanwhile, a nigga eat a pig foot for 5 years and he goes to the doctor and says, oh, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes,
You see,
you got all this.
But that's not, they say, when the point you're bringing out is so heavy, brother.
Right.
But it's like, black people, we so goddamn simple.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because we don't see immediate death from that,
Right.
we'll live with it, right? We don't see that as a big concern. Like every black person on this goddamn earth knows the effects of eating pork and what it causes.
Right.
They all know, right? Like even if you know what I'm saying, you've never even read the Bible before. Like even like on just a health spectrum, right? It's like it's unhealthy for you. It's not good for you at all.
Right.
It does terrible things to your body. You understand what I'm saying? It's like even like when you get into the science behind it, it's no goddamn good for you. You understand? But black people don't give a damn. Why? Because their life is not in immediate danger. Black people are okay with living with high blood pressure. They okay with having to cut off a toe or two,
Right.
and then still go to that Sunday dinner and eat them pork chops.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But now that the goddamn coronavirus going around, now y'all all want to get masks now.
Right.
Now you want to separate. Now you want to watch what you eat. Now you on the Google machine doing your research. Like, oh, what animal did this come from? I'm never gonna eat this. Where did this start? You know what I'm saying? Now why? Because you could possibly immediately lose your goddamn life force within the goddamn week, 2 weeks?
Right.
Like them damn heathens over there are dropping like flies, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, man. Listen. And this side of my manager, you know what I'm saying? He loved his people because he was getting real deep with it. Mind you, he's Moab. He's Moab, right? He's Moab. So he would tell me, like, listen, he was like, hospitals over there. The hospitals over there are so goddamn bad, brother. They got dead bodies in body bags in the goddamn lobby. That's how many people that's dying, dropping like flies. And they can't do nothing with the body, so they in the lobby. You go into the hospital, you look to your left and to your right, it's body bags, brother. You understand what I'm saying? And it ain't no goddamn cure. Right. So if you get it, it's either you live or you die. Right? That's how it is. What you got, young Zon?
If I may share this.
What's up? No, what's this right here?
This is a Moab woman.
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about, right? You talking about the Moab eating the goddamn live octopus, right? And the octopus goddamn attacked her face. They attacked her face, right? Yeah. But that's like the brother brought out. That's what they do. You understand? They do things that are just disgusting and foul.
That's right.
You know what I mean? What's going on?
One last thing. So,
no, you what?
What's just brought out about how we'll like Salaki, what the scriptures say, like, you know what I mean? Like, how will we love simplicity? Because we will know that it's not good, but we'll just live with it.
Right.
An example of that I can think of was like the movie Soul Food.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I hope I'm not spoiling it for nobody.
Big Mama, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But Big Mama got a goddamn leg cut off, and they went to Sunday dinner right after.
Eat the same goddamn food that just killed Big Mama. That everyone mourned for and cried for.
Right.
You understand? So what does that mean? That means her death was in goddamn vain.
That's right.
That means her death really didn't mean anything. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you think just because you shed some tears, it meant something? No. Right. Change has to be made.
That's
man.
right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is why the Isupk came. We will never let Christ's death be
right.
You understand what I'm saying? Christ gave his goddamn life for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians so they can have another chance. So we can have another chance to change that goddamn life, man. You understand? And your Christian pastor will allow you to believe that is in vain, man. To allow you to believe that Christ died so you can continue to eat goddamn pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. So you can continue to live like these goddamn heathens. When I'm here to tell you the Bible says otherwise, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The laws in these Bible are current and have always been current, man. You know what I'm saying? That they are just as important as they was back then when the brother was writing it down. It ain't no goddamn different. That's why the scripture say what? Ain't nothing new under the sun. And that which is not new is what? Man. You know what I mean? The lives that we live, the things that we go through, man, it's not new. It's not new. Brothers have been doing it before. Sisters have been doing it before. You understand what I'm saying? It's new to us. Why? Because we have no remembrance of our past lives, man. But we've all been here before.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto who?
The Lord thy God.
You understand what I'm saying? What is that saying, man? It says that for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Meaning we are holy unto him. We are separate for him. You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He has done what?
Chosen thee.
He has done what?
Chosen thee.
It says the Lord thy God has chosen thee. Meaning what? What does that mean if it say we were chosen? What does that have to mean? What is that implying, right?
We're special. We're selected.
True, right? But in order to be chosen, what else do you have to have? You got to have other options to choose from.
Right.
If I got one pair of shoes, I'm not going to say, oh, I chose to wear these shoes today. Nigga, that's your only shoes. You have a choice. Right? But if I got if I got 18 pair of shoes and I choose to wear one today, you understand what I'm saying? That is what? That is showing what? Favoritism. You understand what I'm saying? That is showing I like these shoes better than all my other shoes. Right? So read that one more time.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God, to the most high power. You know what I mean? Read on.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
Has chosen who?
Thee.
Has chosen who?
Thee.
Has chosen Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
Right.
Read on.
To be a special people.
To be a what?
A special people.
LeBron James.
Special people.
Jordan.
Special people.
You understand what I'm saying? Mariah Carey.
Special people.
You understand what I'm saying? Any Black, Hispanic, Michael Jackson.
Special people.
Ray Charles.
Special people.
You understand what I'm saying? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man, we have proven And it's very common. It's easy to see that we are a special people on this goddamn earth.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You take black people out of entertainment and tell me who the hell will turn the goddamn TV on.
Oh God.
You take black people out of sports and you tell me who the hell is going to go to these arenas to watch the game take place. You understand? This is where it's going to hit home. You take black people out of food.
Right.
Yeah, this is what get me right. You take black people out of food and you tell me what the hell would Gordon Ramsay be up there talking about, right? You understand what I'm saying? His show would be nothing but salt and pepper and gruel, right? You understand? Y'all think Gordon Ramsay can cook and all them other saying so-called oppressors, right? They got their TV show. You think they can cook? They cannot cook, man. They cannot cook. They learn everything that they know about food from black people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Because the standard for most food, like when you get your meats cooked in a restaurant, is what? What's the standard? Anybody know?
No.
It's medium well. You have to let them know that you want it cooked all the way through. You gotta let them know. Otherwise, you're gonna get your steak, and it's gonna be bloody. It's gonna be pink on the inside. You understand what I'm saying? Because they don't know how to cook out their food. They don't know that maybe they should thoroughly cook it and get all the blood out, right? And make sure it's a little different types of seasoning besides just salt and pepper. You understand? They don't know that. They had to learn that from so-called black people. And let's be honest, like think about it, man. Like really, really and truly think about it. You really think Massa was on that plantation in the kitchen cooking? In the kitchen whipping up some food? In the kitchen like, no. Tatiana, you're doing it wrong. You gotta add some Old Bay. You know what I mean? You gotta flip it. You gotta flip it after 2 minutes. Put 2 minutes on each side, just how you gotta cook it. You think that's what he was doing? Hell no. You understand what I'm saying? He too busy being up a goddamn devil. He too busy plotting on how to destroy and kill Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. He too busy wondering how can he keep us oppressed, right? How can he keep his foot on our goddamn necks to be worrying about how to make some food, right?
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? They don't know how to cook, man. They don't know how to cook, man. Everything that they know, they learn from black people.
That's right.
Let's just be honest here, man. We're not even gonna sugarcoat it here. You know what I mean? But let's get back to it though.
God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
No, unto everyone.
Unto himself.
But we all equal.
Himself.
You understand what I'm saying? The Bible, man, to and fro, from the beginning to end, the Most High proves that he only gives a damn about his chosen people, who are the Israelites, who in today's time are who? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. You understand what I'm saying? The God of this Bible is racist, man. He only gives a damn about his chosen people. Why? Because we are special unto him. We are holy unto him. You understand? Read on.
A special people unto himself.
Unto himself. This is him being selfish right here. We're not special for everyone. Scripture say we are special unto himself, meaning the Lord made us special and wants us to be special and holy for him, for nobody else, man. You understand what I'm saying? That is being selfish, man. Our power is a selfish power.
Right.
The scriptures even say that he's a jealous God, man. You understand what I'm saying? He doesn't want you to put no one above him. Rightfully so, considering that he created us. I mean, you would think he deserved that, right? You think he would deserve to only want us to love him more than anybody else, considering that he made us, considering that he gave us everything that we have, right? Considering that he's the reason why black people are special, Hispanic people are special, Native American Indian people are special, man. You understand? So it's only right that we only give our love to our own people and to the Lord, right? Read on.
Above all people.
No, equal to.
Above all people.
50-50.
Above all people.
We should join hands and sing Kumbaya.
All people.
You understand what I'm saying? We are supposed to be above all people, man. You understand? Just in the United States. Read on.
All people that are upon the face of the earth.
Of the what?
The earth.
That means the entire goddamn earth. So what? should bow down to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Damn right, brother. They will in due time. You understand what I'm saying? The entire goddamn earth, according to the Bible, should pay their respects, man. To bow down to God's chosen people who are blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. You know what I mean? What's up, brother?
You know, just to show how much they lie, right? I was reading today, and I read the word dromedy.
You read the word what?
The word dromedy. And I didn't know what that was, so I looked it up. And it said, on the definition, it said that a dromedy is a camp. And it said first used during a certain time in Arabia for caravans, this, that, and other. But the Bible story said that Solomon was using them thousands of years before that. Now, I was reading that about Solomon, like when they was bringing the wood to build a temple, they was using camels to haul the wood.
Right.
And this article, this definition of a camel, of a dromedy, said that camels was first used around, I think they said like 400 or 500 BC or AD. You understand what I'm saying? This is how they just tell you anything. You know what I'm saying?
Come. Let's get some more.
Verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people.
Wait, say that one more time.
The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people.
You understand what I'm saying? But your Christian pastor he basks. You know what I'm saying? He bathes in the fact that he loves the fact of how many people he got in his church. You know what I'm saying? He loves how many followers he has, right? When the Lord doesn't even deal with numbers in the way that your Christian pastor does. You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't choose us, right? Because we were what? Because we were the most people on this earth. When you look at the statistics, we make up like what? How much? What's your percentage? 20 what?
12% of the United States.
Good night.
Which makes up only 10% of the world.
10% of the world
is America, and we're only 12% of that.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm talking about African American.
Yeah, of course. But as far as all the tribes, I believe it's like 20 something. Yeah. As far as like blacks and Hispanics together,
it might be. It's close to. It might be more than that.
Maybe like probably like 30% of the earth.
Blacks are 12%. Hispanics have surpassed blacks. I think Hispanics are like 15 to 17.
Come. Hey, if you could, Baba Kashaw, you can look into that real quick just to see.
The whole all tribe?
Yeah.
It's close to 30%. More than more.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just out of curiosity, right? But read on.
For ye were the fewest of all people.
You understand what I'm saying? As we are now. You know what I mean? We still the fewest of all these nations, right? Now drop that. Now let's get back to the dietary law, right?
Come.
Back in Leviticus.
I got it.
Okay. Pick it back up.
Verse 5. And the coney, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Unclean unto you, meaning what? Meaning don't consume it, man. You can't eat it. Right? Read on.
Verse 6. And the hair, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, but he is unclean to you.
And we talking about what? We're talking about like creatures like rabbits, right? You can't eat no goddamn rabbit, man. Leave rabbit alone. You know what I'm saying? Let them hop around where he at. You understand? Leave him alone, man. You don't need to be eating that. Why? Because the Lord said not to. You know what I mean? Don't even work. And this is the thing about black people. It's like you gotta explain every goddamn thing to black people, man. You understand? Which what the Isupk will do, right? We're willing to do. But it's like for those of you who are just, gun-ho and willing to hear this and, you know what I'm saying, and run with it, don't eat it because the Bible said don't eat it. It's as simple as that. It's really that simple.
That's right.
You know what I mean? For our people who are more hard-headed, no sweat, we don't mind explaining to you and breaking it down to you and giving you precept upon precept, line upon line. But the Bible is telling you not to eat it, so don't eat it. You understand? You know that it's a sin to murder, and you're willing to understand that and run with that. You know what I mean? You know it's a sin to steal, and you're willing to run with that. You know what I'm saying? You don't question that, but then you question the dietary laws of God. It's because you want to be disobedient, man. You know what I'm saying? It's because you don't want to fight against your flesh and what you want. You know what I'm saying? And in a second, we're going to get into a family who decided to fight their goddamn flesh, right? And we're going to see what they decided to do. We're going to see what was more important to them, right? But you got that, brother?
Sure.
What are you talking about?
All right, so basically, Black or African American makes 12.6%.
Right.
Hispanic and Latino make 16.3%.
Mm-hmm.
Native Americans make 0.9%.
So
If we were to add those all together, you're talking about 20,
9-ish.
27.
You want to say, I mean, if they trying to say Native Americans don't make it that much.
And it's probably less. It's probably still like 22, 23, because even the Hispanic, sometimes they count certain Hispanics as white. You know what I'm saying? Because you got Spaniards that they throw in there too.
Yeah.
So you got to think it's even less than the 16%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So really, all the tribes together is somewhere around no more than 25.
Good
no more.
night.
You know,
Good night.
if I may,
Real quick, so we can get back to this, right?
some of the Puerto Ricans, they put down that they white too.
Mm-hmm.
They put down that they white.
They definitely do. I think the only ones that don't really question, like, you know, job application or like any type of form you got to fill out is Black people.
Right.
I think all Black people just put African American. The other tribes, they're not too sure what the hell they are. They don't know. You know what I mean? They don't know. They don't want to say African American. They're like, oh no, that's just literally Black people.
Right.
You know what I mean? They don't the ones that, you know what I'm saying, don't be too sure about what to put down, right? But read on.
Verse 7.
Mm-hmm.
And the swine.
And the hold up. And the what?
The swine.
The what?
The swine.
Come on, y'all. What is that, man? What is the swine, man?
Is the pig.
The what?
The pig.
Wilbur. We're about to read and see if we are allowed to eat Wilbur, man. Y'all know Wilbur. All y'all have seen Charlottesville, right? We're gonna see if we're allowed to eat Wilbur. And they were trying to, they were trying to feed Wilbur good too. He's like, yeah, you're a runt now, but you're gonna be a fat pig one day. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be real good for what holiday was they were trying to eat Wilbur? Y'all remember? You ain't seen Charlotte Web? Good, man. I'm gonna have to reevaluate our friendship, brother. Let me stop. Nah, man. It was a holiday, or was it like a feast, or was it?
It was a county fair.
It was a competition. Salami, yeah. They wanted to get big and fat for their competition, right? That's what it was. Salami. You know what I mean? We're gonna see if you are allowed, according to the scriptures, to even eat Wilbur, y'all. You understand? Read on.
Though he divided the hoof.
So it says though, right? The fact that it's even saying though is letting you know, like, listen, he meets this, and he might even meet that, but you can't eat it though, right? But we're gonna get into some more, right? So it says, though he divided the hoof, right? Read on. Even though his hoof divided, which is one of the criteria that a beast has to meet for you to even be able to consume it, right? Read on.
And be cloven footed.
And he's cloven footed, right? Read on.
Yet.
Here's where the chains comes into play.
He cheweth not the cud.
He does what?
Cheweth not the cud.
Meaning what? He doesn't eat his food, regurgitate it, and eat it again. You understand? You put anything in that damn pig damn pen. I forget what they call it. I think they call it slob. I don't know what they call it, right? But if you ever see like what they feed pigs, brothers and sisters, you understand? You ever see a video of what these pigs eat? You would be like, why the hell am I eating this creature?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, we all know what cows eat. You know what I mean? We know what they eat. We know what chickens eat, right? What the hell does a pig eat? Can you honestly tell me? When you're watching videos, all you're going to see is some goddamn slob, right? You're going to see a bucket full of what the fuck? Salaki. Excuse my language. You know what I mean? But that's what you're going to say when you look at it. You can be like, what the hell is this? You don't know what it is, right? You understand? Listen, man. Why was man created after the plants, beasts, fowls,
Same question.
in Genesis 1 by God?
Ask tomorrow.
Yet for by beast, fowl. Hey, Nakia, right? You know what I'm saying? I love how you ask questions, right? It's beautiful that ask questions. For one, I hope you're Israelite. I don't know what the hell you are, right? But if you really want your question answered, right? Ask it tomorrow. Tomorrow is a scripture breakdown class with what? Jeremiah, I believe, or maybe Captain Zaria. Either or, right? No matter who it is, tomorrow night, scripture breakdown class, Isupk.
If I may,
You understand? What's going on?
maybe get in contact with your local camp leader.
Right. Well, and what city are you in? Right. That's the question I answered for you. Right. What city are you in? And we'll get you the number. Right. Or the website. It's like not the website, but like the Facebook page or the YouTube page to contact the camp leader of that city, so we can get you into the classes. You understand? Because you asked a lot of questions, right? And Isupk is worldwide. We're in every major city. You know what I mean? We bound to be nearby, whether it be an hour or 2 hours away. We close. You know what I mean? You in Dallas. Good night. You out there with the heavy hitters. You understand what I'm saying? Do you know about the school in Dallas? You know there's a school out there, right? She's in Dallas. She's out there with the boot kissing champs.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what she out there with. You know what I mean? Are you familiar with the school out there? If not, we can just give us a few minutes and we can get you the number and the contact information, right? For the camp leader out there. You know what I'm saying? So we can set you up and get you in them classes. All right. But read on, brother, if you could, Baba Kashar.
He is unclean to you.
Uh-huh.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
No. Brother, Sunday night, brother, we roasting that whole hog, brother. You understand? Sunday night, Sunday dinner, man, right after church. We gonna cook that whole pig. We gonna eat the whole thing, right? What does the Bible say about eating pig? Read it again.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Shall ye what?
Not eat.
Shall ye not eat, man? You understand what I'm saying? Your Christian pastor is a goddamn liar according to the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? Your Christian pastor is a goddamn liar, and you should be running the hell out of that Christian church. Because if he lies to you about basic, simple things like what you can and cannot eat, things that you have to what? That you have to teach a baby, right? What else is he lying to you about?
That's right.
What else? You understand what I'm saying? I mean, the possibilities are endless. If someone would lie to you about what you can or cannot eat, you lie to a baby and say, oh no, you can, this pen? Oh yeah, chew on that pen. You can eat that pen. It won't harm you. It won't cause you any bodily harm. You understand? You tell the baby, oh yeah, chew on that table. Chew on that paint. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to put in your mouth, put in your mouth. Because that's basically what your pastor will tell you. What he say? He say just pray over it. So that means when you get a baby, your baby can eat what the hell he wants. And all the baby got to do is pray over it, right? Baby should be good according to the pastor, right? He should be straight, right? Hell no, man. Hell no. You understand? Your Christian pastor is a foul, disgusting beast.
Right.
You understand? And if he has any type of compassion, any love left in his heart for his people, you know what he would do? He would hand his goddamn keys over to Commander General Muhammad.
That's right.
He would give over his church. He would give over all his money to the real men of the Lord so we can make things happen with it, man. So we can actually continue to raise up Black people, Hispanic people, Native American Indian people. You understand what I'm saying? So we can turn that damn building into a school, right? Or into a goddamn shelter. You understand? To house like goddamn people. What's going on, brother?
They're so wicked. My daughter went into the shelter system on her own and couldn't find out. She sent her mother some photos of some of the food that they were trying to give to my granddaughter. And one of the food, it was was it cornbread in a little blue box, Jiffy?
Yeah, the Jiffy. Yeah, we can't eat the Jiffy, right? Jiffy's no good for us.
But it was dated.
We got lard in it.
It was dated 2016.
Wait, say that one more time. It was dated when?
It was dated 2016.
And they tried to give this to this mother
to my
who knows that she has a daughter, man.
Yeah.
To know that she has a baby. You understand what I'm saying? These wicked individuals on this.
They Christian too.
These goddamn, listen, brother. These Christians, they don't give a damn about Black people, man.
That's right.
The date on it was what year?
It was one of the things that the Jiffy was 2016.
Listen,
when
that alone, brother, Salak, I hate to cut you off, right? Mm-hmm. That alone, like, you know what I'm saying? Do that like health violations,
Yeah.
they could be shut the hell down. 2016.
You know, my daughter was telling me because we told her she could just come back home, fuck all that. But she said that they get food and they take the good stuff, even the medicines and stuff. They take it and they give them the old stuff.
Right, brother. Listen, they penalize the store that I work at, right, which is in the food service. They penalize us for having things in the store that are a day old. Brother, you talking about things that are 4 years old, brother. Food that people consume. You understand? I've seen videos and read stories about women and children and the older women dying from eating simple things like lettuce. From the lettuce that's being on the same cutting board as some fish or some raw chicken, cross contamination. You understand what I'm saying? You talking about cornbread, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's 4 years old. And they were willing to, and it's not like they didn't know. They know. They just don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. You understand? They care more about the money that they're able to save to still continue to give this 4 or 5 year old product. You know what I mean? This is why you should run the hell away from these Christian churches, man.
But see, she took it upon herself to go into it. She didn't have to. She snuck over this dude. This nigga came down from New York. She snuck over the nigga, went into the shelter. The nigga convinced her that he was going to do the right thing, this, that, and the other, boom, boom, boom. We didn't know what she was for 2 months, but the point is that she's in this shelter and she's telling me these things, and I'm hearing these things that she's telling. These are white. The shelter system down here works with churches.
Yeah, they do. They do. Like, cause even like, I hate to cut you off. I remember growing up. And my mom, like, going to, like, they got, like, certain, like, food programs that they got for you. And we used to go to the actual church, right? One of these churches out there in Raleigh. And they give you food. They give you a lot of canned food and stuff like that. I don't remember checking the dates. I hope my mother did, right? I mean, obviously, the Lord was with us if she didn't.
Because we trained her, you know. You check the dates on that thing. She was trained to do that. For everything you consume.
Listen, man.
But just the idea that you would try to give that to a child, man.
I doubt it. I think the last case I took.
Do they have it at the gas station?
Oh yeah.
I'm about to go to it.
Okay, what's up, Chris? What's up, Chris?
It's supposed to be cool.
Right.
This idea that they would try to give that to children, but it wasn't just my granddaughter; it was all the children that were.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Which shows you what? Which shows you these are not the real men that we should be following, man. They don't give a damn about us, man. You understand? Which is why the scripture say what? The scripture say what? Our gates are language. And that's in all aspects. That's in all aspects, man. You know, down to teaching us the truth of this Bible, and down to even being able to fucking feed us, man. Like that right there, what you told me, it burns a fire in me, brother. You understand what I'm saying? To even know that a grown ass man could know that product is that old and give it to a woman, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Let me tell you this, I'm off it. I didn't even, for what my daughter did, the way she did it, I didn't even want her to come back into my house.
Right.
But when I saw that, yo, man.
I remember we talked about it. I remember. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's more important. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you have what? You have compassion for your people. You got empathy for your people. You understand what I'm saying? You're actually a human being. You're not a diabolical monster. You understand what I'm saying? You're not what Titus 1:10 describes, right? You're not unruly, nor are you vain. You understand what I'm saying? You actually give a damn about your people, man. Unlike these so-called Christian pastors who speak on nothing that's going on in the Black community, Hispanic community, Native American Indian community. So somebody tell me a pastor that they've ever heard come out and talk about what's going on in the goddamn borders with our brothers right now, man. Come on, man. Surely Al Sharpton has come and said something.
I haven't heard it. If you did, I haven't heard it.
You understand what I'm saying? Surely, what's the name? Juanita Biden has come and said something, right? Surely these people, surely a celebrity, right? Surely a celebrity has come and said something about what's going on the goddamn borders of the United States right now. Surely someone, right? Surely someone has come out, right? Who has a position of power, who is on a podium that when they speak, millions listen. Surely they've said something about the conditions and the atrocities that are being committed against Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, right? Surely someone has said something, right? No? So you mean to tell me only Commander General Yohana gives a damn about black Hispanics and immigrants?
I haven't heard Oprah say one word about it.
Listen, we ain't gonna talk about Oprah, right? The general went in on Oprah. You know, the general, listen. Oprah can cry all she wants. Because while she's crying on what? She's crying and nose into $1 million worth of tissue. She's crying and she's laying on what? $1 million worth of bed sheets. $1 million bed. She's crying and she's sad in what? In $1 million car. You understand what I'm saying? Oprah don't give a damn about black people. She's been proven that. So, like, what city is she from again?
Chicago.
She's from Chicago. Good, nice. She's from Chirac. Yet she over there building schools in goddamn Africa for women, for girls. You understand?
It came out today. They found an old video of Oprah where she said she wished she was white.
Oh yeah, I seen it on Facebook. Am I surprised? No. Because what did the scripture say? Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad, and a gift destroyeth the heart, man. You understand? These blacks, Hispanics, and American Indians who are higher in society and make a lot of money, it gets to a point where they can't give a damn about black people in order to continue to make that money, man. They can't. You understand? Why? Because they're following after the so-called oppressor, man. So they're going to what? They're going to love what he loves, and they're going to hate what he hates. And America does not give a damn about black people, right? America does not give a damn about Hispanic people.
That's right.
That's apparent right now. If you don't believe that, you're living under a goddamn rock. If you think America gives a damn about Hispanics, you are living under a goddamn rock. If you think America preaches equality in 50-50, you understand what I'm saying? You are living under a goddamn rock.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not true, right? It's not true, but read on. We're going to get to the story real quick, right? Read on. It's more on that than on Leviticus, right? Or live.
Well, it's more. It's a lot more as the guy turned.
You just read. You finished the swine?
Yeah, I finished the swine.
We gonna cut it.
No. One more thing on the swine.
Okay, that's right.
How filthy he is.
Let me hear. What's up?
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
Wait. Say what?
Can't even touch it.
You can't even touch it, right? Read on. There's some more. It tell you one more thing about it, don't it?
They are unclean to you.
And what else? It don't say it? Read on.
Verse 9, these shall ye eat of all that are in the water.
Right. So now it goes on into the creatures in the water we should eat, and then it also goes into what? The fowls of the air. But what you gotta understand is that swine, you know what I'm saying? The Lord looks at that as what? As a goddamn abomination unto him, man. It is a disgusting and wicked thing, you know what I'm saying, to consume, man. You should never consume it. Why do you think you got high blood pressure? You know what I'm saying? Why you think you got diabetes, man? Those are curses from the Lord because we choose to disobey him. You understand what I'm saying? But drop that. Let's go to Second Maccabees, right? Real quick. We're gonna get into this before the time runs short, right? We're gonna get into this story in the Second Maccabees,
Chapter 7.
chapter 7. I think it starts at verse 1, right? I think it should start from verse 1.
Yes, it does.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? We in the book of Second Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 1, right? You understand? The topic of tonight's class was what? Would you give your life to follow the laws of God? You understand? And you're going to understand why I asked that question to you after you read this story. Real quick, the Apocrypha, right? The Apocrypha, you know what I'm saying, is a few books that was taken out by the Catholic Church. Why? Because it goes into the wars. It goes into a lot of the history. And it's real ugly pertaining to the, you know what I'm saying, the ups and downs and trials and tribulations of Black, Hispanics, and American Indians. You know what I'm saying? So they decided to take it out, right? But if you actually acquire the 1611 King James Version, it has the Apocrypha within it, right? You understand? So for those who say, oh, the Apocrypha, well, it is. In the 1611 version, it is, right? Because it was always a part of the Bible. These devils decided to take it out, right? Would you about to say something on that or lie?
You know, what I was going to say is, if I may, that, like, look at the Old Testament and the New Testament. Between the Old and the New Testament, when you get to the New Testament, all of a sudden, the Greeks is in control. What happened in between?
Exactly.
Malachi and Matthew.
It's like watching a movie and it cuts in the middle of a scene and then it goes somewhere down the line and the characters done grew up. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the hell happened? You know what I mean? The Apocrypha You know what I'm saying? It's the middle of the book, and it's what happened, right? And the Apocrypha, which means what? Means hidden books. You understand what I'm saying, right? So we're going to read the story from the top, and we're going to see if this family, right? We're going to read about a woman and her 7 sons, and we're going to see if they were willing to serve God, right? Or give, or what? Or die. Right? We're going to see if they were, Salakia, let me rephrase that. We're going to see if they were willing to eat swine. I'm going to let you know what it's about right now. We're going to see if they were willing to eat this so-called pig that is so common amongst our people to consume, amongst our people to eat, right? It's so common to eat pork, bacon, pork chops. What else got pork in it? Here, I'll be forgetting. I know bacon and pork chops, right? You understand what I'm saying? Now we know we got to base it down to the goddamn ingredients. Because, you know what I'm saying, the oppressor is the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of.
A lot of times they put like things that you would think were like Italian foods like spaghetti, meatballs, like
the meatballs they haven't got that pork in it. You thinking it's beef you eating. Nigga, you eating swine.
That's right.
You don't even know. Because we're dealing with a diabolical monster whose intentions is what? To destroy and keep blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians oppressed.
That's right. They got this, if I may,
what's
they
up?
got this loaf of meat.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought it was all beef. But I always read the labels. I read it. It's like 85% beef and then it's pork filler in it.
Yeah. I've seen that type of label before too.
You know, that's crazy, man. Like if you don't read that, you think you eating beef.
I'll be honest with you. You're going to go to corral you want to. You better read that little ass label at the top of all the food. You better read it. Because 9 times out of 10 things out of damn 11 got pork in it.
That's a good meatball.
You know what I mean? You understand what's going on?
And of course, you do got to be careful with the bread as well.
Oh,
it's not that damn, what do you call it? Monoundicglycerides, which you cannot put. If it's not that, right? Yeah. Gelatin. I damn went to the store, ate a sandwich, like, oh, that's 12. Turkey is a turkey sandwich. Turkey sandwich. Next time I went in there, I looked at it, I said, wait, let me just read this real fast. Read it, and it said gelatin for the bread. I'm like,
ain't no something crazy, right? Like what you said is very true, but I've heard that there's even ramifications on that, right? Because like certain companies use beef gelatin.
No, but no, it was one where they wasn't even playing with pork gelatin. I'm like, good night.
Good night, boy. Oh man, come on, man. Let's get to the story before we run out of time, man. Right?
The book of Second Maccabees in the Apocrypha, verse 1. I shouldn't even say that.
Which
in the Bible, I should just say in the Bible.
No, you should, right? You should. No sweat. It is damn sure right? No sweat. You're right. Yeah.
In chapter 6, verse 1, it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
So one mother and her 7 sons, right, were taken, meaning against their own will, by the king and compelled, right? They were trying to force them, trying to make them eat what? Eat swine's flesh. Now, why is this so important? You understand? Because a Christian hear this, and I mean, come on. What's the first thing that comes to their mind? Pork anyway. It's not that serious, right? Why is it the king is trying to compel this woman and her 7 sons to eat swine's flesh? What you got, brother?
Because they're trying to destroy the culture.
They're trying to destroy the culture, and they also know that eating swine flesh is what?
Unlawful.
It is unlawful unto who?
The Israelites.
Unto the so-called Israelites, man. Unto God's chosen people, it is unlawful for us to eat swine, and this king knew it. You understand? Read on.
And compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh.
Against the who?
Against the law.
Against who?
The law.
Against who?
The law.
So they were compelled to eat swine's flesh against the Lord. Why? Because according to this Bible, it is a goddamn sin to eat pork. You understand what I'm saying? It is a sin. You are not holy if you are eating pork, man.
That's right.
You are not special if you are eating pork, man. You understand what I'm saying? And you are making the Lord very upset if you do eat pork, man. Just understand that, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're a Christian, so you will understand when you go to the doctor and you got high blood pressure.
Right.
You'll understand then when you got diabetes. You understand? That's the evidence that the Lord is upset with what the hell you're doing. You know what I mean? But read on.
And were tormented.
And were what?
Tormented.
What does that mean, man? What does it mean to be tormented? Tortured, man. You mean to tell me they were tortured? You mean to tell me this is how serious it was? You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me what we take for granted, what we take so lightly in today's time, as far as just eating a piece of pig, people were tortured for it back then because they didn't want to eat it? Obviously, what? Obviously, it's heavier than what we are making it to be. It is more important, right, than what we are making it to be. You understand? This king knew that he needed them to eat that pork, man. He needed them to break the laws of God, man. Wow. So it can be easy for him to overthrow the kingdom. So it can be easy for him to take over. You know what I mean? Read on.
And were tormented with scourges and whips.
You know what I'm saying? With scourges and with whips, man. They was beating them. They was beating. Y'all have seen the movies, man. Y'all have seen Django. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all have seen all the slave movies. Y'all know what that whip can do to a brother.
Right.
Y'all know what that whip can do to a sister. Y'all have heard the cries and the screams just from a goddamn movie. We ain't talking about real life. We're talking about a movie, and reenactment, right? Y'all have heard a fake cry of what they can do to a brother, to a sister. And even watching those movies bring me pain.
That's right.
Makes me want to cry when I see what my brother and sister had to go through. You understand what I'm saying? When someone took a whip and, you understand what I'm saying, took it against their back, man, and ripped off their goddamn flesh from their body, made their brothers and their sisters and their wives and children watch. You understand? I watch those movies and I want to cry. Why? Because I give a damn about what happens to my people.
That's right.
I care about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. And so does Commander General Yohana.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's why he rightfully rules over us under Christ. That's why he's a rightful leader under us. You know what I'm saying? Above us, man, under Christ. You understand? Because he's proven that he gives a damn about Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, and he continues to do so. You know what I mean? Read on.
Verse 2. But one of them that spake first said thus.
Said what?
Said thus.
Right, so they got these 7 sons, right, and the mother. And they're in the process of being tortured. They're being tortured, man, with whips already. They're already whipping them, right? Trying to do what? Trying to break their spirit. Trying to compel them to eat the swine's flesh. You understand? Read on.
And said thus, what wouldst thou ask or learn of us?
Mm-hmm.
We are ready to die.
We are ready to what?
We are ready to die.
We are ready to what?
Die.
Listen, man. This brother was stone cold, man. This brother's been beat with a goddamn whip. You've seen the movies and what that whip can cause you to do. It breaks you down, brother.
That's right.
It breaks them. It broke them slaves down, brother. To where they had nothing left. No more energy. Nothing else to hold on to. All they could do was fall. All they could do was scream. But this man had the what? He had the Spirit of the Lord on him. You understand what I'm saying? He had courage. You understand what I'm saying? Even after being whipped, he came out of his mouth and said, what? Read it one more time.
What wouldst thou ask of us or learn of us?
What the hell you want from us, man? What the hell you want to know? Right? Read on.
We are ready to die.
Because we're willing to die, man.
Rather,
wait. We're willing to die. We're willing to give our goddamn life. We're willing to croak over than to do what?
Break, than to transgress the laws of our father.
Wait, transgress the what?
The laws of our father.
Of our who?
Father.
Of our who?
Father.
So you mean to tell me, you understand what I'm saying? Unlike a Christian pastor who tells you the law is done away with, and you don't have to follow it.
That's right.
You mean to tell me that there's stories in this Bible, but this brother's saying the law that he's following, that he's willing to die for, was passed down from his forefathers?
That's right.
He's willing to die for that? He's willing to die for something that, you know what I'm saying, you could read and look at like a story. You can be like, oh, my grandfather followed that. He's a crazy old man. That's crazy, man. He's crazy. There's something wrong with that dude. No, man. You understand? Them laws that was passed down by that brother's forefathers, man, he was willing to die behind it, man. Why? Because he had integrity. He had courage. He had the spirit of the Lord, man. And he was willing to give his life rather than to disobey the Lord, right? Rather than to transgress the Lord, man, right? So let's read on. Let's see what happens, right?
If I may,
Real quick, what's up? What's up?
This is not. This is not easy reading.
Listen, man, this right here.
This is not.
If you give a damn about your people, this is not easy to swallow. You know what I mean? Because this is what happened to our people, man. You understand? And we're gonna bring it out because it needs to be brought out because your disgusting, wicked Christian pastor makes the Bible seems like it's nothing but rainbows, unicorns, and goddamn daisies.
Right.
When you go throughout this Bible, man, you're gonna see a lot of killing, a lot of war, a lot of turmoil. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of highs and lows, man, and a lot of what? A lot of sacrifice. You understand what I'm saying? For the greater good of our people. You're gonna see a lot of selfish. Like when you read this Bible, man, nowhere in this Bible do you learn to be selfish, man. You don't learn to be selfish in here. You know when you learn to be selfish? When you go into that goddamn church on Sunday.
That's right.
That's when you learn to be selfish, man. And only give a damn about yourself and what the hell you want. But when you actually read this Bible, man, you learn to be selfless, man. You learn to be zealous for the Lord. You understand what I'm saying? And you learn to give your life and make comments like this brother just made. You understand what I'm saying? He's being tortured right now. His life is literally on the line. And it's okay. He's okay with saying, you understand what I'm saying? For we are willing to, and he didn't even speak for himself. He spoke for everyone. He said, for we are willing to die rather than to eat the swine's flesh, man. You understand? Read on. Let's see what happens, right? We can get into it real quick.
Verse 3. The king being enraged.
Being what?
Enraged.
So he mad. He's like, I'm sitting here beating him. And he got the audacity to shout this out in front of everybody to make me look bad. You understand? He's a king. What does that mean? He's a king. He's got to do what? He's got to show his strength. He's got to show what he's capable of doing now. He's got to show why he's a goddamn king. Let's see what he does.
Commanded pans and cauldrons.
Commanded what?
Pans and cauldrons.
Right? Just imagine
he made hot.
Just imagine a giant pot, right? A big old pot. And he commanded them to be hot, meaning what? They started that fire. They got that fire under it, and what? That water started bubbling. Meaning it's real hot. You understand? You ever burned yourself with hot water before? It don't feel too good, do it? No sweat. We're going to read on.
Verse 4. Which forthwith, being heated, he commanded to cut out the tongue of him that spake first.
He commanded to do what?
Cut out the tongue of him.
What did he do to that man that wanted to serve God?
Cut out the tongue of him.
What did he do to that man that wanted to give his life rather than to sin against God?
Cut out the tongue of him that spake first.
Ask yourself this question. Would you be willing to continue to serve God after that happened? Would you be willing to continue to serve God after your goddamn tongue is cut out of your mouth?
I hope I have.
You think you still would have the strength to do so? You think so? You understand? Let's read on.
And to cut off the utmost parts.
The what?
The utmost parts of his body.
Of his what?
Of his body.
Meaning what? Meaning they cut off his ligaments,
Wow.
arms, legs. You understand what I'm saying? Cut them off just like that. Meaning what? You understand? Salaki, give me some more, and you're gonna see why.
And the rest of his brethren and his mother looking on.
So listen, remember, it's 7 sons and 1 mother. The entire time they're being tortured together, that mother had to watch her son's tongue be cut out of his mouth. Those brothers had to watch, their brother's tongue be cut out of his mouth. They all had to watch as his ligaments were cut from his body. Mind you, we're not talking about, we're not talking about your modern day, let me put you under anesthesia and, chop your arm off and, and you wake up and you good to go. No, ain't no anesthesia been provided here. They using swords to chop this brother apart, meaning what? He's very much alive while this is happening. He's feeling everything. You understand? Read on.
Verse 5. Now, when he was thus maimed.
When he was thus what? what?
Mainly.
Right, read on.
In all his members.
In all his members, right, read on.
He commanded him, being yet alive.
Being what?
Being yet alive.
Being what?
Yet alive.
This brother is still alive, man. This brother had his goddamn tongue cut out of his mouth. Had his arms and his legs, you understand what I'm saying? Separated from his goddamn body, and he is still alive. Read on.
Yet alive, to be brought to the fire.
To be brought to the what?
To fire.
To that cauldron, right? To that pan that they just heated up. You understand? Read on.
And to be fried.
And to be what?
Fried.
And to be what?
Fried.
You ever wake up in the morning, your mama cooking? You ever wake up in the morning, what you smell? You smell that bacon. You're like, ooh, my mama cooking bacon. Right? Mama cooking the eggs. Try waking up and smelling a human body being burned. Try waking up and smelling human flesh being burned. Try that. You understand? Just to show you how goddamn serious this book is. Just to show you this book ain't full of goddamn fairy tales and kisses and hugs and unicorns and rainbows and Skittles. You understand? People get their goddamn life to serve the Lord, man. Would you be willing to do so? Read on.
And as the vapor.
As the what?
As the vapor.
The smoke. You know how it is when you throw bacon in that pan? You understand? You put that food in that pan, you get a little smoke, get a little sizzle. You got to turn the fan on sometimes, man. You understand? Read on.
They exhorted one. As the vapor of the pan was for a good space dispersed.
Right. So after, you know what I'm saying, they threw them in there and it started smoking up. Imagine the smell that they all had to smell and sit there. Imagine the screams and the hollers from that brother, man, as he fried to death. Just imagine it, man. You understand what I'm saying? Just imagine. Just try to put for once. Let's stop giving a damn about our goddamn selves and think about someone else's life. Think about not about what you got to do tomorrow.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Or what you had to do today, or how hard your day was. Try to think about this brother in the Bible, man. Try to think about what the hell he went through. Try to think about what his mother was thinking, what his brothers were thinking, right? Because he was well alive when this happened to him. You understand? Read on.
They exhorted one another with the mother to die manfully.
To do what?
To die manfully.
To do what?
To die manfully.
Man, these some hardcore ass niggas,
That's
man.
right.
These some hardcore ass niggas, man. They seeing their brother get dismembered, man. His body parts getting taken away from his goddamn body, man. His tongue being cut out of his mouth. And these niggas is like, listen, mama, we gonna die like a goddamn man. We gonna die just like our goddamn brother. Rather than to do what? Rather than to eat swine flesh that you choose to eat every goddamn day.
That's right.
That you choose to eat every goddamn Sunday. That you choose to say that you can just pray over, man. Well, people in the Bible died behind not eating it. You understand what I'm saying? That's how heavy it is. That's how important it is, man. They chose to give their goddamn life. This brother chose to give his goddamn life rather than to eat this swine's flesh, man. You understand what I'm saying? And you will never find no hardcore brothers like that where? In the Christian church. You will never find them in no Muslim mosque. You'll never find them in no Egypt scholarship. You will never find them in nowhere other than the Isupk.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? The brothers in this school, the sisters in this school are willing to give their goddamn life to follow the laws of this Bible, man.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Nowhere else will you find it. Nowhere else. And if you can, bring it out. Prove me to be wrong. I'll wait. And as I wait, brother, read on.
Saying thus, verse 6.
The
Lord God looketh upon us in truth, hath comfort in us.
Right.
As Moses in his song, which witnessed to their faces, declaring, saying, and he shall be comforted in his servant.
Right, that song back in so like I believe it's in Deuteronomy. It might not be in exactly that book, right? But a song speaking on the war. You know what I'm saying? Speaking on the destruction of those so-called Egyptians. You know what I mean? A glorious song that Moses sang, man. Speaking on the death and the killing of our enemies.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Why? Because we are goddamn warriors, man. We've always been warriors, man. You understand? You think the Lord, a man that flooded the entire goddamn earth and saved 8 people, loves everybody? You think he's a punk? You think he's a passive aggressive God? Hell no, man. Hell no, man. And his son was not either. You understand? Nor were his disciples, nor will we be in Isupk.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know the motto, man. No cowards, no excuses, man. We live by it, and we will die by it as well. You understand? Read on.
Verse 7.
Uh-huh.
So when the first was dead.
So when the first was what?
Dead.
That brother's gone. He's gone, man. He's out of here. He's not here no more, man. You understand? That brother just gave his life, and he died like a man. He died like a soldier, man. You understand? He didn't go out like no punk. He didn't cave in and say, "Oh, I'll eat the swine so you can stop tormenting me." Because if they would have ate the pork, he wouldn't have killed them. You know that, right? He would let them continue to live. They would have been slaves, but he would have let them live. All he wanted was them to do what? Disobey your God, disobey your power, and serve me. Right? Be submissive unto me. Be a servant unto me, not your God, because he knows that. He knows you can't serve him and serve the Most High. He knows that. You understand? Read on.
After this man,
They
brought the second.
They did what?
Brought the second.
Right? Read on.
To make him a mocking stock.
To make him a what?
Mocking stock.
So they laughing, man. These heathens are laughing at, man. They laughing at what? At us and our goddamn calamity, man. They laughing at the destruction of us, man. As they do what? As they same way they do in today's time, man. You understand what I'm saying? These other nations don't give a damn about us, man. They don't. They've never proven that they have. You know who makes you think otherwise? Your disgusting Christian leaders, man.
That's right.
Your disgusting Christian pastor will have you think otherwise, man. You understand what I'm saying? These so-called rappers and so-called black leaders will have you thinking otherwise when they don't give a damn about us. Right? Read on.
And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair.
Good night. After they did what?
And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair.
With the what?
With the hair.
Right, read on.
They asked him, Will thou eat before thou be punished throughout every member of thy body?
So even in asking, the fact that they asked him, meaning what? Meaning he was alive while they did this. They scalped this brother. And then they asked him, are you going to eat the swine now? We done took the goddamn skin off your head. You understand? Are you willing to break the laws of your God now? Because to them, it's not serious to them. They don't take it serious. To them, it's a goddamn joke. They follow some entity, right? It tells them they can't eat everything they want to eat. What the hell are they talking about? Right? It's a goddamn joke to them. They don't take it serious until what? Until the Lord proves to them it is. In that day that the Most High killed Pharaoh's son, his firstborn, I bet you took it serious then. You understand? The day that Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, I bet you they took it serious then.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Other than that, these heathens don't give a damn about what we go through. They don't take it serious. All right? Read on.
But he answered in his own language.
In his what?
Own language.
What's the own language of the so-called Israelites of the Bible? The Lashawankwadash, that holy tongue, that separate tongue, that set-apart language that the so-called Israelites of the Bible spoke, and that we speak now in today's time, that we bring him back into fruition, bring him back into life, you know what I'm saying? Making it normal again. You know what I mean? Not that goddamn Yiddish you hear from the so-called Jewish men, not that nonsense.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
Wherefore, wait a minute, but he answered his own language and said no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order.
You understand what I'm saying? In order, meaning what? Meaning they cut his tongue out and they dismembered his ligaments, right? His body parts, man. You understand? Read on real quick.
And as the former did, and when he was at the last gasp.
The what?
The last gasp.
Y'all ever see a movie where, it's at that moment where you know it's their last breath and they say what? They say something heroic.
Right.
They say something that maybe they've been wanting to say to their lover the entire movie, but they didn't say it. You understand? It's a special moment. It's a moment where everyone tunes in to listen. You understand? Like in goddamn Black Panther, right? What happened? What did brother say? He said, I'd rather die with my ancestors. You understand what I'm saying? I'd rather die with my ancestors than what? To live as a slave. Everybody was like, oh, hardcore. You understand? Let's see what the Bible version of that is. What does brother say, right? He's about to die. What was his last words? Was it, I will eat the flesh of pork? Just stop doing this to me. Was it that you were right all along? Was it that I'm stupid? Was it that I don't love God and I shouldn't serve God? Let's see what he said, right?
He said, thou, like a fury, takest us out of this present life.
Out of what?
This present life.
So you take me out of the life that I'm living right now.
Right.
That I'm in right now. Read on.
But the king of the world.
But the who?
The king of the world.
But the who?
The king of the world.
Read on.
Shall raise us up.
Shall do what?
Shall raise us up.
Shall do what?
Raise us up.
Read on.
Who have died.
Who have
for
what?
His Lord.
Who have what?
Died for his Lord.
No. Who have told you can just pray over it?
Who have died for his Lord.
No, who have told you that his laws mean nothing anymore. Read it one more time. Who have died for his laws.
But the king of the world shall raise us up, who have died for the Lord's unto everlasting life.
Unto what?
Everlasting life.
You know what? According to this Bible, you come back again, brother.
That's right.
Reincarnation is real according to the Bible. This ain't your last life. You understand? Why do you think it was so? It was easier for them to go through what they went through. You understand? Because they knew that this life, this pain that they going through, this ain't it. This ain't the end. You understand what I'm saying? This ain't the end. You know what I mean? Them brothers knew that they would be back again. That gave them courage to be what? To even be more heroic. Not it gave them courage to not even just what? To not eat the swine, but even to have those final words, man.
Right.
To have those final words. You imagine how stupid that goddamn king felt.
Right.
Imagine how stupid he felt, right? Because in his mind, his objective is what? Once I torture them, they gonna eat this pig.
Right.
They gonna eat this pig. They eat this pig. They crazy. They don't, right? I done killed one of their brothers. They gonna eat this pig, right? None of them did, right? None of them did it. And if you want to read on, you can.
Not even a mother.
You understand? But for time's sake, we're gonna clip it there. But ask yourself this, you understand? Disregard what the hell your Christian pastor says.
That's right. And
ask yourself this question: are you willing to give your life to follow the laws of God, man? You understand? With that, I'm pass over the priest officer Tabawan.
ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or a sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months, if a brother or a sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or a sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. It means tenth in Hebrew, and is pronounced by Isupk. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, you give to the treasury department or a teacher.
Right.
Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation will be the Feast of Purim. It's February 25th and 26th. It's Thursday and a Friday. So we got what? We coming like 2 weeks? A little under 2 weeks.